Hey, welcome back, everybody. Mpdiddy here. um, uh, Doing a review for the E3 conference 2015 of Ubisoft. And we had some good announcements from Ubisoft. Of course, the Division. Um, we had Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I'm very excited about. Um, Tom Clancy's um, Rainbow Six Siege, um, and a surprise game that we had no idea was coming was Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I think it looks amazing. Anyway, let's talk about Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, we're finally coming to modern age kind of feel now. It takes place in, don't quote me on this, in 18th century London during the Industrial Revolution, which is impressive. It looks very well done. It's just like, every other Assassin's Creed game. You got the parkour, you got all these, but they've added new abilities and new things. He now has a wrist gauntlet that has a grappling hook on it, and it's fast. I've seen the character shoot it at the top of a building and just grapple straight up. Very awesome. Looking forward to building assassinations out of that. Carriage, horses and carriages are in there. London gangs are going to be a big part of the game. They said no multiplayer at all. Thank you, Ubisoft Montreal. Multiplayer is out of this one in Assassin's Creed. It is all single player like it should be. And the open world is, they said, 5 times bigger than Unity was. And before you get freaked out saying, "Oh no, last one was Unity. It had a lot of issues. It had a lot of things." Don't worry. Unity was made by a different company, of a parent company of Assassin's Creed. This Assassin's Creed is being made by the same people who did Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So two of the best franchises, two best ones in the franchise, they're making it. So I have high hopes for this. It looks really good. I hope I can see some customization of the character and the weapons and all that stuff. But as of right now, there's not much info on it. But I'm guaranteeing that it's going to be in it because Assassin's Creed always has that. Next up is Rainbow Six Siege. I'm actually impressed with this game. I wasn't huge on it until I started seeing gameplay reveals of it and how they make tight incorporate spaces and just destroy them, and they make these tight spaces with a lot of danger. I mean, you get shot 3 times, you're dead, and you don't come back in the round. So it's very hectic. It's very plan-based. You really have to be able to communicate with your team. So if you're playing with somebody who doesn't have a mic, I don't know how that's going to work out. Seems like it takes a lot of cooperation and a lot of teamwork in this game, which I like. I like seeing that. I like it when people do that stuff. Ubisoft announced a secret title called Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, I'm a huge Ghost Recon fan. And Ghost Recon has always been, level to level based and, team based. And it was always this really cool thing. Well, Wildlands is the first Ghost Recon open world. It looks very impressive. Has all the vehicles that you would expect for an open world game: boats, dirt bikes, ATVs, buggies, trucks, uh, parachuting, planes, everything that you're going to need at your disposal, along with the world-class gun customization that all of the Ghost Recons have had, and the fantastic physics and graphics engine that it's running off of. Um, Very, very impressive. It was such a great surprise, and they literally sold that game to me. Um, saw more gameplay for The Division. Not much I can say about this game other than I'm very excited and I'm hyped for it. It looks really great. It's gonna play fantastic. Um, it may have a little bit of problems at launch, but once it gets done with launch, I think it's gonna be fantastic. Um, and Ubisoft is hopefully working on another Splinter Cell. I really hope that Ubisoft drops that, because I miss Sam Fisher, and I think we're all ready to see Sam Fisher in next gen. Um, Also, didn't see anything about Watch Dogs 2, which has been predominantly talked about as it's going to be a darker, more gritty than the first one, and it's going to take a more grounded approach to realism of combat, gunplay, and storyline-based gameplay, which it needs, because the first one had such potential, but it failed hard. Same thing with The Crew. They showed a new DLC for it. I forget what it was called, but it's got like drift cars and rally cars and dirt bikes and monster trucks and everything. I thought, oh, that's kind of cool or whatnot. But you know what? I sold that game because the game wasn't that good. And if I could try that DLC out for free before I bought it, I would think about it. But I don't want to play that game anymore. That game was a big letdown. I was really excited about it. Had a lot of potential, and then the driving physics showed up, and there was an open world of United States, but nothing you could really do in it because driving physics were so poor. It just I didn't even enjoy it. So yeah, Ubisoft didn't have a bunch. I mean, they announced Dance Dance Revolution. I mean, well, Dance Dance. What is it? Just Dance. Just Dance. And they did another one of their preview shows where they brought the artist on stage and they sang horribly and danced mediocre, and to show off the game. They do that every year, and they pick the worst people for it. Like, they can't sing ever. I don't know. Anyway, that's my Ubisoft conference review. I'm going to be making a review next of Square Enix, so stick around for that. So I appreciate you watching my review, and if you want to hit that like button and subscribe, that would be awesome. This is Mpdiddy signing out. Long live gamers, long live E3. Peace, guys.